Okay, so this is how we access one of the audio tools that you can use to make assignment marking easier. This one is an app that you use within Google Chrome and in the Google Drive to read the content of a document. And it has to be a Google Doc in order to do it, but I can show you how to convert one to the other and so on. So the first thing that I need to do is have my Google account logged in. So go to Google, sign in, and that's the first point. Then what I do is I do a search for Google Chrome Web Store, and it's the first link. I go into there, and if I just do a search for read write, one of the extensions that it will bring up is read and write for Google. Now I've already installed it on my machine, so it's just asking me to rate it. But you can see these other ones here that I could install. I just click on that and go through follow the on-screen prompts. And what happens is when I'm in Google, if I've got a document like, let me show you, this one, that's a Word document, okay? So if I open that up, it just shows it to me in Word format as it would have been formatted in Word. But what I can do is I can right-click, he says, I can right-click on it and open with Google Docs. And if I do that, it will give me a version that looks like this. To all intents and purposes, it's the same document. Some of the formatting might be a little bit skew with, but as you can see, it looks pretty much the same. And what's different about it, because I've installed the Read and Write for Google app, it gives me this toolbar at the top. Now the premium account has certain highlighting and other features, but actually what I really need is the read it out aloud to me feature. So this is how I approach a long piece of work from a student. I click play and then I listen to what they've done. So here we go.
Blended learning reading prompts. The following extracts should not be copied and quoted verbatim. I may ignore that reference if you do. They should also not be seen as especially favored or recommended texts.
So when you've got a lot to read, it can really make a difference. You might not like the robotic voice, you might not like the feel of it. If so, fine. But I would urge you to show your students this. There are software programs that additional learning support teachers use and recommend that do similar things like Read Write Gold, but they come with usually user licenses that have a cost implication. This is totally free. And I think even from that small example, you can see that it's actually quite powerful in what it can do. So maybe as a recommendation for students, but I use it just to listen the first read through, and that's what I'll do. And then moving on to the next level, using audio to give feedback is one really quick way of doing it. There are many ways of doing it, but one really quick way of doing it is to go to a website called Vocaroo. So it's just vocaroo.com, and it's a really simple interface, and you do basically what it says. You click to record. It says, do you want to allow your microphone? There may be a pop-up up here, so look out for that just in case. But you can see it's already recording all of this stuff that I'm saying now. When I'm ready, I click to stop. No pausing, nothing like that. It's just start, speak, stop. You get into a flow, you get into a habit. I can listen back to it like this. Microphone, there may be a pop-up up here, so look out for that. So there you go. And when I'm ready, I click to save. And if I'm worried, if I need to keep it for my records or whatever, I'm worried it might disappear from the online servers, I can download it as an MP3, which works fine. But what I tend to do is just copy that link there, copy that, and stick it next to the student's name in my mark record. And then when I'm ready to give them feedback, I'll give them a cover sheet with a few bullet points on it, and then my in-depth audio feedback where they can listen to the inflection of my voice, get the real depth. And in about 5 minutes speaking, I can speak maybe 700-800 words, and I can't type that fast, I can tell you that for nothing. So it is a way to give depth and quality to feedback to students in a quick and efficient way. So first thing was Chrome Web Store, download the Read and Write for Google. Get your students to email your assignments, or even better, share them as Google Docs so you don't have to convert them yourself. Open the Google Doc, click play to listen to it, or just recommend this as a tool for students, and then go to vocaroo and you can record feedback there. Dead easy to do. I'm using the built-in microphone on my laptop to do this, but I would recommend that you buy a headset with a microphone on it as an alternative. I'm lucky that I've got a reasonably good quality one here, but you might want to just play around with microphones and stuff. You can pick these up for about 10 quid on Amazon, and I think it's well worth the investment. The more you spend, the better the quality. So it's up to you what you do there. Okay, I hope that has given you some good ideas.